Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Imperial Diecast. Welcome to the new year, and most importantly, welcome to the new decade. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas, awesome holidays. I hope you got lots of diecast cars under your Christmas tree, and had time to play video games and chill and read a good book and stuff like that in the past 2 weeks. I hope 2019 has been a great year for you, and if not, 2020 is going to be awesome. You just got to believe in you. We're going to start the new year by taking a look at this 1/32 scale Spania GTA Spano. And this is actually a car that is made by a new company that I'm going to be presenting on my channel for the first time, and that company is called Double Horses. Now, this is a model that can only be purchased from Chinese retailers. I got this car from AliExpress in China for approximately $16, free shipping. And this is a very interesting car. The first time I heard about GTA, I thought it was... which car is called GTA Spano, right? But it has nothing to do with Grand Theft Auto. This is a company located in Spain. And so, yeah, this is a Spanish supercar. In total, this was a limited production run of 99 units, each with a hefty price tag of around 650,000 euros. And this is the first generation. Production started around the beginning of the decade and continued until 2015. I personally prefer the simpler, cleaner looks of this first gen. There's also a second gen of the GTA Spano, which was made 2015 onward. And that looks a bit crazier, as you can see in this picture. But yeah, I prefer the cleaner looks of the first generation. This car appeared in the Need for Speed movie that was made a couple years ago, as well as in some of the games, but also in Asphalt 8 and the Forza games, both Horizon and Motorsport, although that was the second generation. This first gen was in Drive Club, though.
The only manufacturer that makes this car in 1/18 scale is Frontiart, which makes a high-quality sealed resin replica of this model. But the price tag, I mean, that's definitely a bucket load of cash. However, a lot of people would agree that this is really worth the money because the detail level is extremely good on this model. I mean, this is a very high level of craftsmanship right here, with these detailed headlights, the carbon fiber base with the nameplate and everything. And even in the back, this car looks super great. You can see just how detailed the wheels are. I think it even has Brembo brake calipers. And the interior is also top-notch. So overall, this is a work of art. Even the engine is done very well. But yeah, I mean, it does come with a suitably high price tag. Another option would be to get this car in 1/43 scale, which is also made by Frontiart. It's also sealed, so nothing opens, and that would be a smaller car than this 132 version that I'm about to review. The 143 is also quite expensive, but it also comes with its own base, and it has some pretty nice carbon fiber work and raised windows and so on. But what can you get for less than 20 euros? That's what this review is going to be about. And so for the price, let's take a look at the Double Horses version.
So Double Horses makes this model in several different colors. As you can see, of course, I bought the white one because I think it looks the best in white, but yellow is also pretty cool. So taking a look at the front of this car, I mean, yeah, the headlights are probably the worst part about this car because they just have so many pegs. I mean, they've got like one in each corner, so it's 2 per headlight. The hole in the middle actually exists for the light bulb because you see this car has built-in LEDs. And it comes with a button cell battery, so I'm going to show you the light effects in a second. But before we go to the lights, let's just look at the GTA logo here in the middle, the Spano. And the crest is done pretty well. It's always nice to have another emblem in your car collection, right? From a different manufacturer. Below we have a license plate saying JY3217. And of course we have the air intakes on either side. And they also have a grid pattern on them. Taking a look at the side of the car, the entire chassis of this car is actually a carbon fiber monocoque design, reinforced with titanium and Kevlar. I just absolutely love the unique side profile of the GTA Spano, especially the arches, or these flying buttresses, I guess you could call them, that start at the B-pillar and then stretch all the way to the extended rear of the car. Taking a closer look at the rims, these are forged alloys with 19-inch up front and 20 at the rear. I also like the floral pattern on them. And despite this being a 132 scale car, you can actually see that we have brake discs that are not only there, but they're also slotted. And we even have brake calipers, although they're not stationary and are molded into the wheel, and so they move along with the wheels. But still, this is a pretty good level of detail for 132 scale. And as we move along to take a look at the back of the GTA Spano, this spoiler over here is actually an active rear wing, which means that on the real car it will lift up at high speeds. Of course, on this model you can't do that, but what I do like on this model is that the red taillights contrast the white color perfectly. And you can also see that it says GTA and Spano on either side of the emblem, which is in the middle. And the red lettering, again, is a perfect contrast to the white. We also got a rear license plate, and we have 2 silver-tipped exhausts. And now as we move on to take a look at the engine, you'll notice that the panels of the engine bay are actually transparent, so you can see to the engine through them. However, even though this is a 132 scale model, we can actually lift the engine bay. And the engine of the first generation GTA Spano is an 8.4-liter supercharged V10 straight out of a Dodge Viper, but producing 900 horsepower with a top speed of 350 kilometers per hour and 0 to 100 in 2.9 seconds. I mean, this thing is fast. I wish I could see it up against an Aventador or a P1. And I just don't understand why this car went so completely under the radar compared to the Holy Trinity consisting of the P1, the 918, and the LaFerrari. Now, the engine itself does not have a whole lot of detail because this is just a 132 scale model from China. And of course, the engine is also painted in silver, and I guess that's about it. And next to the rear engine bay cover, another thing that also opens on this 132 scale model are the doors. So let's get them open. And now let's take a look at the interior. Now the interior on this 132 scale model is extremely plain. I mean, it's just all black. However, you can see that they have tried to sort of make it look like the interior of the GTA Spano. You got this big center console with the air vents hinted at, as well as the glove box. Nothing special though. However, what is interesting on the real GTA Spano is that it has a specially designed panoramic moonroof whose opacity level can be controlled from inside the cabin. That sounds pretty awesome. And now let's take a look at the driver's side. So as you can see on the steering wheel, we do have a little bit of a pattern going on. Sort of a V-shaped. There's no instrument panel, there is no stickers or anything like that. It's just all black interior. But I mean, I didn't buy this car for the interior. I mainly bought it for the exotic looking exterior. And I think that for this price, Double Horses has done a fantastic job on replicating the GTA Spano. The car rolls pretty well, and it also comes with its own pullback mechanism. And here's a look at the bottom of the car. You can see that we have the unique company symbol of Double Horses, which is these two galloping horses. It says made in China down there, and apart from that, we have some detail on the transmission at the back. I'm pretty sure this is a rear engine drive supercar. And then of course we have the battery compartment up here. So you just unscrew the screw here at the top, and then you should be able to place cell batteries, which require 1.5 volt ones. You'll need 3 of them, and you can even see the polarity here, as in how you should place them for everything to work. So that's about it. Alright guys, I hope you liked this review of the 132 scale Spania GTA Spano. And as always, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Imperial Diecast.